Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Sem for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to game number 2 of our doubleheader here tonight. Now it's the boys' turn to take center stage between the West Fargo Packers and the Fargo North Spartans. The Spartans 6-3 on the season. Their last win against Grand Forks Red River before the holiday break. They've lost 3 consecutive games to St. Cloud Tech, Champlain Park, and Fargo Davies last out on Tuesday in what was a rock fight, 45-41. A season low in points for North, but also a season low in terms of what they gave up defensively, but they still came up on the losing side of the stick. On the opposite side for the West Fargo Packers, 4-4 on the season. They've won 4 of their last 5 games. A loss in overtime to Grand Forks Central on January the 5th, 83-82. Then a win over Grand Forks Red River on Tuesday, 90-82 here for the West Fargo Packers. The Packers looking to get to 4-2 in conference play, again 4-4 in the season. While for the Fargo North Spartans, 6-3 overall, looking to get to 5-1 in the EDC with a conference win. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll dive into some other matchups across the EDC, let you know a couple of players to watch out for, that and more as this crowd continues to file in from the Spartan Dome in CDC Boys Basketball. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes with you here on yourliveevent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
High school basketball here continues as we're just under 10 minutes away from the opening tip here tonight from the Spartan Dome between West Fargo and Fargo North. Some other games tonight in Eastern Dakota Conference play. West Fargo Cheyenne at Fargo Davies in boys basketball. The Mustangs at 3-1 while Davies sits at 4-1. Fargo Shanley visits Grand Forks Red River. The Deacons at 1-5. Red River at 0-5 in the conference. Tomorrow, a very intriguing game on the boys' side. The 4-1 Bruins of Fargo South go up to Grand Forks to go up against the 3-2 Knights of Grand Forks Central. That game scheduled to tip at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Latest Class AA or Division AA boys basketball polls. Minot, the number 1 team with 19 first place votes, followed by Bismarck Century 2, Davies 3, Grand Forks Central 4, and Cheyenne at number 5. Fargo North receiving votes with Legacy and Bismarck High on the boys' side. So on the boys' side, 3 of the top 5 from the EDC, but the top 2 from the WDA, Minot and Century. They were supposed to play tonight, but due to some road conditions and Mother Nature in the central part of the state, that game has been postponed for that doubleheader between the Patriots and alongside the Magi. This is high school basketball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. We come back, we'll dive into this matchup a little bit more with some of our players to watch out. That's all coming up around the corner. If you're just joining us in the girls contest earlier, Fargo North pick up the victory over the West Fargo Packers 62-49. North looking for the sweep, while the Packers looking for the split here in this EDC Twin Bill.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
High school basketball continues here on YourLiveEvent.com. Some of the players to watch out for Fargo North having himself a really nice season. Carter Zeller, the 6'5 senior center so far here for the Spartans, just continues to shine for Fargo North. Also coming back into the lineup here is with him is Jeremiah Sem, a guy that a lot of people took notice of last season and missed the first half of the year here for the Fargo North Spartans. And Peter Halgo, just a Mr. Do Everything, the Gatorade Football Player of the Year in the state of North Dakota. He's making his way on 19th Avenue, just a little farther west for college, going to North Dakota State coming up here in the fall for collegiate football. For the West Fargo Packers, Sam Glant had himself a night against Grand Forks Red River. The sophomore guard continues to shine and get a little bit better here for the West Fargo Packers. And obviously, Tony Leal, Keaton McGregor, those two seniors. Not to say that West Fargo goes as they go, but if they can just be steady Eddies for West Fargo, then you add in either a Bonfis, Loria, Glant, or Trough Group. And this West Fargo team's gotten a lot better since what we saw them against Mounted High and Bismarck High back in early December. And head coach Anna Palczewski knew that this was a work in progress kind of a season, that they were not going to be the best versions of themselves in December. Well, for Fargo North, they started the year off 6-0. They've lost 3 straight. Jeremiah Sem came back on Tuesday. And for the Fargo North Spartans, this is just the second game back with Jeremiah Sem. So how will these two teams continue to fare a little bit here? The Packers 3-2 in the conference. Fargo North is 4-1, alongside with Davies and South tied for first in conference play. Cheyenne is fourth at 3-1. West Fargo fifth, tied with Horace. Horace does have the game in hand so far. Then, with Grand Forks Central, that is, with West Fargo and Central, with Central having the game in hand. Then it's Horace, Shanley, and Red River. At the half in boys basketball, Cheyenne and Davies tied at 29. We're back after this with the starting lineups and the opening tip. It's the Pack and the Spartans. It's EDC Boys Hoops on YourLiveEvent.com.
Where other banks see risk, Bell sees opportunity. As an SBA preferred lender, we make loan decisions locally because we know your potential. When Bob and Dan from Alderon Industries came to us for a loan, we saw them.
One of the first things I realized with Bob and Dan, they were really hardworking people and they were passionate about their business.
When I meet with Bell, I feel seen. They saw our vision and then they made it happen.
Your small business is not just your job, it's your whole world. We'll help you get it right.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkmeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
High school basketball here tonight from the Spartan Dome in a crowd that continues to file in here on the north side of Fargo. West Fargo and Fargo North here tonight in EDC boys basketball as the starting lineups here for the West Fargo Packers out in their green uniforms this evening. For Fargo North, they will be in their white uniforms. The Packers, head coach by Adam Palczewski, averaging 77 points per game offensively, while defensively giving up 81 points per contest. They won 4 out of 5 here for the West Fargo Packers, including a 90-82 win back on Tuesday night. West Fargo, a goal like this, Landon Troffgruben, a 5'10 senior, Bonfils Laurier, 6'5 junior guard, Sam Glant, a 6'1 sophomore in the backcourt with Keaton McGregor, a 6'2 senior, and Tony Leal heading to Bemidji State coming up for collegiate football in the fall, the 6'5 senior forward. Troffgruben, Laurier, Glant, McGregor, and Leal here for the West Fargo Packers. Now for the Fargo North Spartans, they'll go like this. Carson Hannestead, the 6' senior guard, followed by David Schilling, the 6'4 senior. Eric DeBoer, a 6'4 junior. Peter Haugo, the 6'2 senior. And Carter Zeller, a 6'5 senior center. So Hannestead, Schilling, DeBoer, Haugo, and Zeller here in the starting lineup this evening for head coach Travis Hogue. 6-3 on the season, averaging 73 points per game, defensively giving up 62. The Spartans 0-3 when scoring 72 points or less here this season. It's the Spartans and the Packers. It's EDC boys basketball. That's our starting lineups. When we come back after this, it's the opening tip from the Spartan Dome on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Joey Hughes, the behind the scenes. Chase Miller with you here tonight from the Spartan Dome EDC boys basketball here on yourliveevent.com. The Spartans in their white uniforms with the cursive Spartans across the front. For West Fargo in their green uniforms with West Fargo across the front here for the Packers. 2 18-minute halves with a 30-second shot clock. Carter Zeller against Tony Leal as we get ready to go. Tanner Kretschmann will do the honors and put this ball up in the air here at 8:22 on a Friday evening. And EDC boys basketball for a moment will be underway as we'll have a re-jump here with Tanner Kretschmann. And EDC boys basketball is up. Bonfils Laurier trying to get the tip, but it goes in the hands of Carson Hannestead. Hannestead right-hand side. Here goes Peter Haugo. Bounce pass across the paint for the Spartans, and they're right on the board. Eric DeBoer for 2 points. 10 seconds into the contest. West Fargo, the other side. Glantz spinning, looking for the shot fake. Skips it left-hand side. McGregor left pocket 3 off the iron, and a rebound to Peter Haugo. Fargo in transition, bounce pass across the paint, and Fargo North will walk with the basketball with David Schilling. Wow, this game came out of a cannon of 25 seconds up and down the floor early here in our opening half. Interesting weekend here for EDC boys basketball with where teams are in the standings. Tony Leal finds Glant. Glant with a shot fake, driving kick, right-hand side to Troff-Gruben. Troff-Gruben to Loria here at the top of the key. Bonfis rising, left elbow jumper, got it to go. Bonfis, Loria with the first 2 points of the contest here for West Fargo. Right-hand side, Hannestead on the interior to Zeller. Shot fake, lost it on the way up, and eventually it'll be Tony Leal's basketball. Right-hand side goes McGregor to the 10, who gets fouled. Foul will be assessed on Fargo North. Carson Hannestead, his first, team's first. And 2 free throws upcoming here for the senior guard in Keaton McGregor. West Fargo's played a couple overtime games as of late as well, going 1-1 in those so far this season. Free throw opportunity here for McGregor. The first of 2 on the way. He's going to be short. Second one to try to give West Fargo their first lead of the contest. Then Davies North and South at 4-1 in conference, playing with Cheyenne at 3-1. Then West Fargo and Central at 3-2. Second free throw attempt is no good. Loria and Zeller. Bonfis puts it up and in. Bonfis Loria with his second made field goal of the contest. Full court pressure defense. Sam Glant applying the trap. Left-hand side now to Hago. Bounce pass off the hands of Carter Zeller. North with their third turnover of the contest. North coming off a 45-41 loss against Davies on Tuesday, where neither team had 20 points at the half. While West Fargo up and down game with Red River. Loria, right wing three-pointer, no. Rebound here, and this will be a jump ball as Troff-Gruben and Carson Hannestead almost pull a wrestling move across each other for the 2-point takedown. Packers to inbound the basketball with Keaton McGregor. Tony Leo looking for it, gives it to Glant. Glant will handle it here, coming off the stagger. There is McGregor. Man pressure defense for Fargo North. McGregor, right-hand side now to Leal. Leal at the right of the key, gives it back up top to Glant. Glant will handle the basketball now to Loria. Extra pass, Leal leaves it to the baseline, Glant. Glant trying to jump through, able to make a shot, rebound. We toss it for underneath. Eventually McGregor gives it on the slip to Troff-Gruben, and then we're going to have a steal the other side of the floor. With it now is Zeller. Zeller making his way, and that's going to be an offensive charge. Growing some roots, the senior Keaton McGregor. Zeller picks up the foul, his first and the team's second. Last season, North beat West Fargo by 14 at Fargo North on December the 20th of 2022 and defeated the Packers 94-82 on February the 10th at West Fargo. Leo, left wing three-pointer, going to be off. Ball tapped out, last touch by Fargo North and Haugo. Last win for West Fargo against the Spartans came in the EDC tournament in 2022, a 98-66 win at Fargo North at West Fargo in the EDC quarterfinals. Bounce pass here to Bonfis Loria. This one going to go out of play off of Bonfis. Good double there by Peter Haugo. Second turnover on the West Fargo Packers. Up and down early here in the opening 2 minutes. Full court pressure defense from West Fargo. With it, Eric DeBoer up top now to Hannestead. Hannestead skips it across the way and a turnover as Tony Leal sees this one, and a turnover now for Schilling. Schilling making his way to the paint, gets fouled and got the shooter's roll to go. The senior with an and one opportunity. Foul comes across Tony Leal, his first and the team's first. Now we're tied at 2, now we're tied at 4. Free throw opportunity on the way for Schilling. This will be off the front iron. Rebound on the inside goes to McGregor, his second. Keaton right-hand side to Tony Leal. Right wing now to Bonfis. Bonfis back to Keaton. McGregor with the basketball. Hanging, shooting, lost it on the way up. Rebound here to Carter Zeller. Zeller will get the board outlet pass to Schilling here. Bounce pass across the paint. Oh, what a honey of a play, but a better defensive swap by McGregor. What a bounce pass, and McGregor says, get that out of here. They work it near sideline to Leal. Leal will handle it here, banging with Zeller on the interior. Kick out McGregor, this for the lead. Left pocket three, rattling off the iron, ball tapped out. A nice hustle play by Carter Zeller. Bonfis Loria then sees it go off the right knee of Schilling, and a turnover here on Fargo North. Substitution, Aiden Samick will check in for the Packers. Also coming in will be Josh Pease, the 6'5 senior forward. Samick, the 5'9 sophomore guard. This one's had a good flair to it and a good tempo and pace, if you will, in the opening moments. Left-hand side, Tony Leal. Left wing free throw line extended to Bonfils around the horn to Pease. Pease will handle it to McGregor. McGregor, little hesitation to Leal. Tony at the free throw line, jumper from 12, got it to go. Tony Leal with his first field goal of the evening, and the Packers lead it by 2. In the backcourt here, we'll have a foul on West Fargo. Samick will pick up his first, team's second. 6-4, Packers with the advantage. Very similar to the girls' game. Not a lot of scoring here in the opening half. As Jeremiah Sem will check in, the 6'2 senior guard. Also with him will be his younger brother, Matthew Sem, the 6'1 junior. Spartans will see this one to Hannestead. Back up top to Zeller. Zeller to Hannestead here between the circles. Hannestead, crow hop in the paint, off the window. Ball tapped down the hands of Tony Leal, his first. Tony Leal in the front court looking for a teammate. Finds Bonfils, not a Leal. Tony skips it near sideline here to Samick. Samick rising from 16. Off the backboard, no. Rebound to Carter Zeller, his third. Long outlet pass to Hannestead, who saves the possession to DeBoer. DeBoer, no look. Oh, what a find to Zeller. Takes the power dribble, just couldn't finish. And a board to Josh Pease. Loria in the front court, guarded by Sem. Hands it off now to Leal. Leal with the ankle cross, banging his way. Hanging, shooting. Shot off the front iron, and Carter Zeller with his fourth rebound. Sem up the other side of the floor. Here goes Matt to the 10, left-handed shot. No rebound. Zeller shot fake, puts it up, and in for 2. Carter Zeller, 2 points and 5 rebounds, and we're tied at 6. Zeller's made an impact, particularly on the window. Where's the Windex? He's got 5 rebounds. Right-hand side, Bonfils on the interior. Can't get it to go, and right on cue, Zeller with another defensive board. Look at Zeller, the big man run. Left-hand side, ripping it. Here goes DeBoer with the finger roll. Layup for 2. Eric DeBoer, how do you do? The Spartans lead it by 2. West Fargo will see this one now with Aiden Samick. Samick at the right wing looking for the ball screen. Takes one. Little slip action to Bonfils. Loria with it between the circles out of McGregor. Keaton to Leal. This for the lead. Right of the key. 3 off the back of the rim. Board coming down to Jeremiah Sem. Sem in the front court. Leaves it right-hand side. In transition. Triple for Hannestead. No. Rebound to Tony Leal. His second. Leal in the front court. Leads it. Leal right to the paint. And that's going to be a blocking foul on the Spartans. Eric DeBoer will pick up the foul. His first, team's third, as Tony Leal will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So far for West Fargo, 0 of 2 as a team from the free throw line. Packers with a chance to possibly tie this game up with 2 free throws with Tony Leal. Free throw opportunity on the way is going to be off the right iron. Free throw opportunity as Troff Gruben and Sam Glant return here for West Fargo. For Fargo North, Joe Rose, the 6'4 senior, will check in, and Ethan Welk, the 6' senior guard, will be newly inserted for head coach Travis Hogue. Second free throw attempt for Leal will be up and good. And we'll have a substitution here for West Fargo as the Packers will go a little bit deeper into their bench. Troff Gruben back up top between the circles, as this one continues to work itself out between the top of the key. Right-hand side, Troff Gruben will handle it. Troff Gruben, right to the 10, shot no. Troff Gruben, though, with the offensive rebound. This one goes to Pease, can't get it to go. It's still loose underneath. Eventually, Fargo North will come up with it. Sem to Sem, Jeremiah to Matt for 2. Matthew Sem with his first 2 points. North leads it by 3 here with just under 12 minutes to play here in this opening half. With it is left-hand side. That'll go to Pease. Pease at the left wing looking for a ball screen. Pease rips it through now to Glant. He'll rise. Right wing triple off the front iron. Ball ripped away by Jeremiah Sem. Up to Matt. Matt banging his way to the 10 with some contact for 2. The 6'1 junior back-to-back field goals here. Spartans lead it by 5. Their largest lead of the game. A little 6-1 run here for Fargo North over the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds of game action. Left-hand side, Packers looking for a bucket here with Ron. Now deep three coming. This one going to be off the iron, though. Ball tapped down the hands of Eric DeBoer. DeBoer will see this one. Nice little find to Rose in transition for two. Feed the big man that runs. Joe Rose with 2 points. Spartans now doubling up the Packers here as West Fargo as Sam Glant calls out an offensive set. Glant bounce pass left-hand side. This goes to Samick. Aiden with it to Trofgruben, top of the key. Back to Samick here, left wing. He'll rip it through. Driving kick now back to Trofgruben. Good help defense on the way by Eric DeBoer. This one goes around the horn to Glant. Glant with the basketball, shot clock to 5. Glant spinning at the free throw line, hanging, shooting with a little Johnny English, but couldn't finish for 2. Rebound to Sem, his third. Jeremiah will see this one in the front court. And there's a foul here by Glant. Sam Glant will pick up his first, team's third. And for the Fargo North Spartans, we'll see this one in the front court. Checking in will be Beckett Fowl back into the game alongside with Tony Leal here for West Fargo. For the Fargo North Spartans, we'll see on the floor here with Riley. Opheim, the 6'2 senior guard, will check in as Matt Sem leaves it now to Jeremiah. Sem, left pocket, 3, rattle it in. Jeremiah Sem with the triple, 3 points and 3 rebounds here, and the Spartans for the first time tonight lead it by double digits, 17-7. With it now, it's Tony Leal. Leal looking for a teammate, finds one, left-hand side, Beckett foul to the baseline out at Glant. Glant back to the left of the key to Leal. Leal finds a teammate here, Beckett foul, good shot fake, gets someone open. That someone is Glant, top of the key, Packers shooting it and burying it. The sophomore guard with the triple here for West Fargo. Packers back within single digits after that Glant triple. Sem trying to answer from NBA range. That'll be long, good board here by the aforementioned Glant. Packers in the front court, Aiden Samick. Samick here between the rings. Uses up that dribble now to Leal. Leal at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint. Backdoor cut and a block shot by Sem after the teardrop opportunity by Trofgruben. Oh, we've seen some defense come out to play on the north side of Fargo. Packers to inbound the basketball as they handle it. Nice little slip by Leal for 2. Oh, what a spin move. He used the B button here in Madden for 2 points. 5-0 run here by West Fargo. Welk finds Sem. Jeremiah power dribble, shot fake, spinning, shooting, and scoring. Sem now with 5 points here for Fargo North. Packers in the front court with Glant. Glant hands it off here between the circles to Leal. Left-hand side, extra pass. Shot fake by Beckett, foul, and the block shot by Sem. Other side of the floor, they find Matt. Matt Sem with it. He lost it on his way up, but eventually will have a traveling violation here on Fargo North. Zeller back into the game alongside with Peter Haugo for West Fargo. Bonfils Laurie returns for the Packers. EDC boys basketball coming up. We'll get to our First Class Mortgage halftime show, recap the opening 18 minutes, what happened in the girls' game, and provide some out-of-town scores. That all and more coming up on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Beckett foul between the circles here. Left wing will handle the rock. Right-hand side. Ball gets deflected. Glant on the interior to Leo. Triple team. Bonfils. Left pocket. 3. That's going to be long, and a foul here on Tony Leal going for the loose ball. Tony's second, team's fourth. We'll also hear from Coach Kaluza of the Fargo North Spartan girls basketball team on their win. That and more still to come on our halftime show. North will see this one here with Sem. Matthew into the front court. Sem left-hand side is Zeller. Zeller with a rip, right-handed finger roll for 2. Carter Zeller, 4.6 rebounds for the big man. Glant right-hand side to Beckett foul. Foul now to Leal. Leal looking for a teammate. Trofgruben backdoor. Ball gets right back out to Leal, and there's a steal. Other side of the floor goes Matt Sem to the paint, and he finishes for 2. Matt Sem took a hard pound as well. He's got 6. Trofgruben, other side of the floor, looking inside for Leal. Leal give and go with Trofgruben, and we'll have a turnover here on West Fargo. Anna Polcheski wants a timeout here for the West Fargo Packers. 7:49 left to play in the half. We'll break with them. Spartans 23, Packers 12. It's EDC Boys Basketball on YourLiveEvent.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
High school basketball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Fargo North up by 11. Timeout for head coach Anna Paul Chesky here with 7:49 left to play in the first half. Packers with 14 fouls. Fargo North has 3. The Spartans led by the 6 points of Matthew Sem, and then the 4.6 rebounds here for Carter Zeller. For the West Fargo Packers led by Tony Leos 5, and the 4 by Bonfils Loria. Sem goes behind the back with it now to Zeller, top of the key. Zeller looking to back his defender down, has a pair of Sems, and he gives it to Matt. Matt at the left wing skips it back up top as this one goes to the top of the key here to Opine. Opine will handle it between the rings. Opine looking to cut from Haugo. Opine shooting that one, no, and nearly a putback dunk by Sem. Instead, it's still loose underneath. Sem will handle the basketball. This now to Matt Sem, left wing three, splash it in. Matthew Sem now with 9 points in the contest here, and Jerry nearly had a two-handed throwdown. Glant jumper, got it to go. Sam Glant with 5 points here for West Fargo as they get off the 12-point mark. Button North starting to separate here with 7 minutes left to play in the half. Jeremiah Sem gets to the paint, no, throws it off the window, trying to still hang with it. Eventually, it'll be off of West Fargo. Sem looked like he was going to throw it off the backboard, knowing his angle couldn't get there. Nearly got it right back. North here with Hannestead and David Schilling will check in, as Peter Haugo will inbound the basketball here. Well, West Fargo will make a substitution. Alex Wetterling, the 6'5" junior forward, will check into the game. Also coming in for West Fargo, it's going to be Ron, 2 points. The other side for David Schilling here. So Schilling gets 4 points now for Fargo North. Spartans doubling up the Packers in this first half. Troffgruben with the basketball. Troffgruben looking for it, trying to rip it through, and eventually will have a foul on Fargo North. Hannestead will pick up his second, team's 4th. Spartans back in action on Friday night at Fargo South, while West Fargo only making their way to Devil's Lake upcoming on Tuesday before hosting Davies on Friday. We'll have that doubleheader between the Eagles and the Packers on YourLiveEvent.com. With it now is Wetterland to the top of the key, McGregor. McGregor with a little rocker step on the interior. Here goes Carter. Ron lost it, and a turnover for the Packers. Their 7th bounce pass. Nice little find. Right-handed scoop high off the window, but we'll have a foul as Hannestead goes to the free throw line. Foul will be on Troffgruben, his first, team's 5th. And interesting point of the game right now. If Fargo North can try to balloon this to 20 points, they can use some insurance before they go to the half, while West Fargo will try to make it a single-digit game at bare minimum before we get to intermission. Hannestead makes the first, second free throw attempt on the way for Fargo North. And Hannestead misses that one. Rebound inside. Sem has 3 jerseys around him, and it's nearly a steal. It's still loose, and the ball will be out of play off Fargo North, and it will be West Fargo basketball. Sem, though, off the bench, 5 points, 5 rebounds. He's made an impact, there's no doubt about it, here for Fargo North. Just his athleticism, his length, and his go-go gadget pogo sticks for legs. He can just kind of do everything here for the Spartans. Left-hand side, Bonfils Loria. Loria lost it on his way to the baseline, and a turnover for West Fargo. EDC Well, you just kind of say from top to bottom, yeah, Red Rivers maybe not having the year that head coach Kirby Crefting thought that they would have. Fargo Shanley under the new guidance of Coach Weber and the Deacons. Horace continuing to get a little better every day, but it feels as it has been in recent years, the EDC is open for anyone. Trofgruben shot no. There's a loose ball as Trofgruben hits the deck out of play. Turnover Fargo North. I've seen just a ton of athletes come out of this conference the last couple of years, whether it's going on to play collegiately in basketball or other sports. Coming in the game will be Samick back into the game here for West Fargo with McGregor here. Packers trying to give it to Bonfils Loria. Sem trying to time it for a dunk the other way. Open left pocket three. Alex Wetterlin got it to go. The 6'5" junior forward with the triple, and the Packers needed that back within 12. Fargo North now with DeBoer. DeBoer right wing. Pick and pop. Zeller top of the key. Three-pointer, no. Rebound to Bonfils is second. Bonfils in the front court here for West Fargo. Now to Leo. Worked it left-hand side. Back to Tony. Swings it to McGregor. McGregor comes into a pass to Bonfils. Loria right wing three. No rebound. Here goes to Fargo North. Schilling in transition the other way, and that's going to be an offensive charge. David will get called for the foul. His first, team's fifth, and Bonfils just wanted to make sure through that one. The play as they're working on Trofgruben now with the trainer as he has a cut on his back. Probably came down right where that vertebrae kind of is and looks to be a little cut, so he'll have to get attended to here. We'll keep our eyes apprised to that as this one continues. Left-hand side, this will go on the baseline now to Aiden Samick. Back to Wetterlin, around the horn to Tony Leal. Rising, shooting, Leal. Long rebound, tap to Bonfils. Bonfils, shot fake, got his man up in the air and finished for two. Bonfils Loria, 6 points, 3 rebounds. And for Fargo North, that lead is trimmed to 10. Jeremiah Sem, left baseline jumper, no. Rebound comes down to Alex, his first. Wetterlin with a nice spin across the paint. McGregor, left pocket three. That's going to be long. Rebound comes down to Schilling. And then an offensive rebound turns into 2 points for Tony Leal with a steal and score. Tony Leal just lurking in the weeds. He's got 7. And another steal. Wetterlin up the floor, and there's a foul on Peter Haugo. Haugo will get called with the foul here. As Haugo will get called for his first, his 6th. Peter not too happy with that foul. 4:06 left to play here in the first half. Jeremiah checks out. Matt will check in. 29-21 right now in favor of Fargo North. Late in this contest, in the first half that is. Eric DeBoer will pick up his second, team 7th. So a couple costly fouls here for Jenkins has allowed West Fargo to go to the free throw line for the front end. I'm a 1-1 for Tony Leal. 7 points, 2 rebounds for the future Bemidji State Beaver football player as Leal buries the first. Another substitution coming into the game here in a moment for Fargo North as Eric DeBoer will check out. Schilling on the inside here with Opheim as Tony Leal goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And Pease will check in for West Fargo. Spartans will utilize this with Matt Sem. Sem in the front court. Sem looking for it on a back door, finds Zeller. Zeller will handle it now to Sem. Matt able to spin at the elbow. Looking, nice little find on the inside. Haugo, extra pass as they work it around. Matt Sem, left wing three, rattle it in. Sem with 12 points in the game. Wetterlin the other side of the floor. Wetterlin splits a pair of Spartans. Somehow it'll end up in Fargo North with David Schilling. Nice little pass to Sem for 2. Sem with his 6th field goal of the game now with 14 points, and just like that, the Spartans are back up by double digits here at 11. Pease posting up on the inside. Samick will see it here. Samick looking for a teammate, finds one to McGregor. McGregor up top, Bonfils. Loria, jab step. Loria to the paint, leaves it left-hand side. Samick now to McGregor. McGregor spinning and gets fouled in the act of shooting. Kate McGregor will go to the free throw line. Foul will be assessed across the way here to David Schilling. his second and the team's 8th of the contest as West Fargo heads back to the free throw line. McGregor, the senior guard, will be shooting 2. Free throw opportunity is up, and it is good. So McGregor makes the first. Second free throw attempt on the way here for Keaton. As McGregor trying to get his second point of the game, and more importantly, make it a single-digit ball game here for West Fargo. And he's able to do so. McGregor 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And for Fargo North, they will see this to Opheim here in the backcourt. Opheim will handle the basketball between the rings. Finds Matt, rising, top of the key, 3. Can't get it to go. Ball out of play off of Zeller, as it will be Packer basketball. 2:46 left to play here in this first half. West Fargo in the front court, as they will see Keaton McGregor handling the rock. McGregor to Bonfils. Loria back up top. Wetterlin with the basketball now to Samick. Samick with the teardropper just inside the free throw line for 2. Aiden with his first 2 points. Matt Sem the other side of the ball, right wing. Nice little hesitation move to the paint. Finger roll layup for 2. Sem with 16 in the game. Other side of the floor, McGregor to Bonfils. There's going to be a jump ball, as this will be between Peter Haugo and Bonfils Loria. Jump ball, the arrow will make its way to Fargo North. All extracurricular activities going on there too, with Haugo and Bonfils Loria both not wanting to relinquish the basketball here. As coming out of the game will be Peter Haugo. Opheim to inbound it now for the Spartans, with Matt in the backcourt. Sem sees this one, leaves it right-hand side to Welk, and will have a foul on West Fargo. Foul on the Packers will be on Keaton McGregor, his first, team 6, so both teams will be in the bonus from here on out, as Jeremiah returns into the game, as David Schilling will check out. The Spartans to inbound the basketball, as Welk will see this one, give it to Matt. Back to Welk here. Welk at the top of the key. Little flare screen for Matt Sem, right baseline, 3-pointer, no. Jeremiah Sem looking for the putback, and there's a foul, as this foul will be on Bonfils Loria. Bonfils will pick up his first, team 7th. See if it's in the act of shooting or if it's in a 1-and-1. It will be a 1-and-1 on the way here for Sem. Jeremiah 5 points, 5 rebounds, as Leo and Sam Glant return into the game here for West Fargo. Free throw opportunity upcoming here for Sem. Sem free throw opportunity is good. Fargo North from the free throw line, 2 of 4 as a team. Second free throw attempt here for the 6'2 senior guard. And Sem able to go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Packers down by 11. McGregor into the front court. Keaton will see this one, right wing. Bonfils makes a back cut. Nothing there now to Samick, around the horn to Leal. Tony Leal to Bonfils. Loria left wing. Uses up that dribble. Looks for a teammate here as Sem provides a defense. As this one will go right-hand side to Samick. Samick crossing over, able to spin at the free throw line. Looking backdoor, ball gets deflected now to Sem. Jeremiah up the other side of the floor for Welk. Left-hand side, Opheim rising, shooting and scoring. Triple on the way here for the Spartans as Riley gets his first field goal of the evening. Spartans up by 14 points, starting to separate themselves again here in this first half. Tony Leal, ankle cross, rising inside the paint off the front iron, and Opheim, Johnny on the spot for the rebound. Leaves it to Welk in the baseline, finds Zeller. Zeller with a ball fake, back to Welk. Zeller posting up now on the block. Zeller banging with Tony Leal, and Zeller finishing for the 2 points. Zeller 6.6 rebounds here, as Glant will bring in the front court. Right-hand side, Tony Leal, right wing, 3-pointer, no. Rebound here to Opheim. Opheim up the floor, finds Zeller. Zeller shot fake once, twice, around for 2. Carter Zeller with 8 points here. And all of a sudden, what was once about a 10-point lead has ballooned to 18, largest lead of the game here for Fargo North. Other side of the floor, ripping it through. There's a turnover as Sem will slow it up. Matt into the front court. Bounce pass right-hand side to Jeremiah. Sem here with under 10 seconds to play in the half. Sem going between the legs, and Bonfils will pick up the foul. Loria with his second, team's 8th, as Sem, that's Jeremiah, goes to the free throw line to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. Coming up, we'll get to our First Class Mortgage halftime show. We'll hear from Coach Kaluza from the Spartans on their win in the girls' game over the Packers. That and more to come here on our halftime report. Free throw opportunity on the way here for Jeremiah. Again, it's a 1-and-1. And Jeremiah buries the first. Sem with 8 points on the night as Loria checks out. Beckett foul comes in, and also coming in Alex Wetterlin here for the Packers as Leal will check out. The second free throw attempt upcoming here for Sem. Spartans a chance to get up by 20 here before the end of the first half. Second free throw attempt for Sem is good as well. Sem 4-4 from the free throw line. Packers with 6.4 left in the half. Where they go? Samick at the left wing, lost it off his left shoe. Opine will handle the basketball. Now to Matt Sem, half-court shot off the backboard is how we'll end our first half of play. Coming up, we'll get to our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Spartans lead it by 20 here on your liveevent.com.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back. With an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill, you'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
As we come back on our First Class Mortgage halftime show, joining us is the head coach for Fargo North girls basketball. That is Brian Kaluza here as they pick up the victory over West Fargo 62-49. And Brian, a nice win first and foremost. You're 3-3 in conference play, as we've talked about in the pregame show. A ton of conference games yet to come. But how about the performance? As much as we can talk about Olivia and Grace, Claire Carr, when you kind of needed some offensive sparks, able to hit back-to-back threes in that first quarter, the first half that is, finishes with 11 points, 5 rebounds off the bench. What did you see from the freshman tonight, providing some of the spark that you needed in that first half?
Yeah, she did a fantastic job. We've had a lot of conversations about just, making the most of opportunities, and she has done a great job for us. And she's just fearless. I mean, as a freshman basketball player, she is fearless. If she's open, the ball's going up, and that's what we want. So love the effort by Claire, and when it goes in, it's a momentum swing for us, and she does a great job.
3 players in double digits, led by Thiel again with 22, the 19 with Olivia Hammis. Olivia nearly with a double-double performance. Let's talk about her play. 5 points in the first half, but then she hit a 3 in the second, got to the free throw line, converted 5 of 6 from the stripe in the second half. What does Olivia provide at times, both as kind of like a stretch guard playing the post players at particular times here for you here, Brian?
Yeah, Hammis does literally everything for us. I mean, there's some games where she'll play anything from the the point position to man in the middle of our zone. So she's just coachable. She's a great kid, and she just adapts to situations, and we can always count on her. And rebounding especially, she's up there in the top of the conference as a 5'8" guard, which you don't see too often. So she's got a great knack for the ball, and she's a competitor, and she does a lot of great stuff for us.
Fargo North, Fargo South a week from tonight at South. Then you host West Fargo Cheyenne about 10 days from now here, Kaluza. So what do you hope to take moving forward here? As we mentioned, a chance to get to above 500 in conference play next week. And then, Cheyenne, they fall tonight to Fargo Davies, so you're right knocking on their door right now here in conference play as well.
Yeah, I think our girls are really starting to understand the importance of positioning yourself in the conference. And we don't have any seniors. We got a lot of kids with varsity experience, so we're still learning how to win basketball games, and tonight was a great example of that. I don't know what we closed the game on, a 20-8 run or something, but learning to win basketball games is a good step for us. And as we play, the next round of our conference games with South and Cheyenne, those are things we got to focus on. It's a good start, but then finishing basketball games.
Yeah, West Fargo got the lead 43-42 with 6:37 left to play in the half on a 3, and you immediately answer, and as you kind of alluded to, a 19-7 run to close out a game. When you can close out halves, whether it's the first half or a second half like that, Brian, what do you take from that from a coaching perspective?
Yeah, first half's all momentum. You want to go into the locker room and be able to talk on some positive things. So it's a momentum thing coming out in second half, and then obviously second half, it's a matter of making winning plays. And we talk with our girls a lot about what a winning play looks like, and it's a big board by Hammis. It's a transition bucket by Thiel. Yep. It's a big 3 by Claire. So enough winning plays, and then good things happen for us.
Brian Kaluza, head coach again for the Fargo North Spartans. Thanks so much for your time, and best of luck moving forward.
Appreciate it.
We'll continue on our halftime show after this, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
As we come back here on our halftime show, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. We just heard from Coach Brian Kaluza again. The Fargo North Spartans in their win here earlier tonight over West Fargo on the girls' side. On the boys' side, Fargo North looking for the sweep, 47-27 here at the half. First half numbers look like this: 5 of 7 shooting for Fargo North from the free throw line, 3 threes, 8 players in the scoring column with 11 turnovers. For West Fargo, currently 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 2 threes. They have 6 players in the scoring column with 13 turnovers. For Fargo North, 16 points for Sem, 9 on the way for Jeremiah. He's got 9 points, 5 rebounds. Matt with 16 points. From there, 8.6 boards for Zeller. You have a point for Hannestead, 3 for Opheim, 4 points for DeBoer here for the Spartans, and 2 by Rose. For West Fargo, 9 points for Tony Leo with 2 boards, 6 points for Bumpus Loria, 3 rebounds, 5 points for Sam Glant, 3 for Alex Wetterlin, 2 points for Samick, and 2 points for Keaton McGregor here for the West Fargo Packers. That does it for a halftime show, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. They're more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, you can go online to firstclasscorp.com for the lowest interest rates in the area, or simply stop by their location on 13th Avenue and 25th Street in Fargo, that is. The West Fargo Packers and the Fargo North Spartans. North leads it by 20. Back after this with second half action from the Spartan Dome.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Join us at the Avalon Event Center in Fargo, North Dakota, January 17th for Winter Conference 2024. You'll hear from precision planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. This year will also include a question and answer session with local growers sharing their experiences. Winter Conference 2024, January 17th at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
As we come back here at the half on yourliveevent.com. Update for you in EDC boys hockey. Fargo North, after 2 periods of play, leads Grand Forks Red River 2-1 in EDC boys hockey. Also a final earlier tonight in girls basketball. Red River takes down Fargo Shanley 68-32 here in EDC girls basketball. Again, that one is a final 68-32 with the win here for Grand Forks Red River in EDC girls basketball. Also earlier tonight in EDC girls hoops, 84-51 Cheyenne against Fargo Davies. Davies picked up the victory over the Mustangs, and Horace 91-45 with the win over Central. After a turnover, Bonfils Loria able to rip it through, and then we'll have a foul on Fargo North with Carson Hannestead. A flurry of action for the opening 9 seconds of the second half. Bonfils Loria with Sam Glant. Good to see Landon Troffgruben back into the game. Also into the contest, McGregor and Leal here, their original starting 5 for the West Fargo Packers. West Fargo has some work to do in front of them, down by 20, but a lot of time left. Tony Leal rips it now to Troffgruben. Troffgruben will handle it, lost it in a turnover. David Schilling in the front court leads a 3-on-3, lost it off, and that's going to be an offensive charge on Schilling. Great defense by Landon Troffgruben, and Schilling picks up his third. So quickly, Hannestead has 3, Schilling has 3. Now in the opening 28 seconds here of the second half. Fargo North with Hannestead, Zeller. Also with Peter Haugo on the floor with DeBoer and Schilling, and there's another turnover. It's the Spartans' original starting 5 as well. Bounce pass inside, off the window, can't get it to go. Rebound here, eventually won by Landon Troffgruben. Troffgruben slips it to Glant. Was it deflected or not? No, it was not. And Anna Polcheski and the Packers are asking for a deflection there off the pass. Nothing was granted, and another turnover, the third here for the West Fargo Packers. Front court here for Fargo North. Hannestead with it between the circles. Hannestead looking for a teammate, finds Zeller at the high post. Zeller with it, banging his way on the inside. Ball fake once, ball fake twice. Deep 3 here for Fargo North. Off the iron, ball out of play off of the Spartans. So very similar to the first half. Neither team scoring here in the opening 66 seconds in the second half. With it in the front court. As this one will go now for West Fargo, as they will see it with McGregor. McGregor takes the screen. Nice bounce pass. Troffgruben on the baseline. Troffgruben to Bonfis. Back to Troffgruben here. Left wing rising, shooting and scoring. Landon Troffgruben with the first 3 points of the second half. Baseball pass on the outlet the other side, and how goes blocked by McGregor? Second time we've seen Keaton McGregor get up, young man. Well, we've seen, as much as we've seen some offense tonight, we've seen some high theatrics here in this one. Spartans will see this to Peter Haugo on the inbounds. Back up top to Schilling, near sideline with it to DeBoer. High post touch Zeller. Zeller looking for a teammate. Zeller looking right elbow. As this one will go Haugo. Haugo on the inside off the window. Ball tapped down the hands of Keaton McGregor, his third board. McGregor pops it past Troffgruben. Troffgruben, nice little slip to Leal. Jumper off the lip of the rim. And a rebound here to Zeller, his 7th. Carter Zeller now in the front court for the Spartans. Right to the key. He'll rise, he'll shoot, and he'll score. Carter Zeller with 11 points, working on a double-double. Back to 20. Sam Glant spinning left-hand side to Leal. Leal making his way on the inside, lost it, and eventually will be a good steal. Other side of the floor for the Spartans. There's through some contact, finishing for 2. Carson Hannestead now has 3. Sam Glant right-hand side. Good defense by Hannestead. Getting back defensively, nearly took out a Packer cheerleader. 52-30. Spartans with the advantage. Fargo North with 15:36 left to play here in regulation has a chance to kind of put the game away here over the next 3 to 4 minutes if they can balloon this to 25-30. But foul trouble starting to amount here for head coach Travis Hogue, as I'll be the second on Peter Haugo, the third of the half. For West Fargo, just got to find little ways to get a 6-2, 4-0, 8-3 kind of runs. Sam Glant comes off the stagger. Glant to the paint, off the window on Zeller. Can't get it to go. Ball tapped down here to David Schilling, his 3rd. Peter Haugo going on Bonfis. Laurie off the window. And this one will be out of play. Last touch here for Bonfis. Spartans will see this one on the baseline here as they will handle it with Peter Haugo. 15:22 left to play in the second half. Spartans with their largest lead at 22. Bounce pass comes across to DeBoer for 2. Eric DeBoer now with 6 points, his first field goal in the second half. As the Packers looking for a little offensive but also defensive response. Keaton McGregor, nice little play, crossing over, goes between the legs, got a position on his defender. Foul will be assessed here on Fargo North. This will be on Eric DeBoer, his 3rd and the team's 4th. Keaton McGregor, 2 of 4 from the free throw line so far here this evening. As McGregor toes the stripe. And he hits the first, as we'll have substitutions coming into the contest. Fargo North will see both Matt and Jeremiah Sem coming in, and Ethan Welk. Well, for West Fargo, going a little deeper down the bench as the Packers, I got number 40 out there. We don't got a 40 on our roster, but it looks like Hacken Seymour Haken will be coming in. Free throw opportunity on the second is good for McGregor. Also Samick into the game here for West Fargo. In the front court goes Sem. Jeremiah trying to get by Bonfis. With it now, it's going to be Zeller. Zeller looking for a teammate, finds it now to Matt. Sem with the basketball, baseline driving kick to Sem. Sem will see this one, ripping it through, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. Bonfis Laurie will pick up the foul, his 3rd, team's first, and Adam Polcheski asking for a carrying violation on the previous possession there with Sem, saying that if you put your hand underneath that basketball and it's a hesitation dribble, if you're going to palm it, would be a carrying violation. DeBoer, jumper, second time that North has ran that play where DeBoer goes from the strong to the weak side of the floor, and all of a sudden, boom, there's 2 points on the inbounds. Tony Leal with it, cutting over. Leal spinning his way. Leal hanging, shooting, baby hook. Can't get it. Rebound eventually to the Spartans. Here's a hot step by DeBoer. DeBoer inside the paint. Slipping it now to Sem. Jeremiah, right pocket 3. No, rebound Zeller. Zeller banging on the inside. Gets fouled and counted as it swirls around for 2. Zeller, 13 points, 8 rebounds, and an and one opportunity. Packers will make a substitution. Wetterlin will check into the game here for West Fargo, as Bonfils Loria will check out, as Bonfils will pick up his fourth, and that'll be the team's second. Zeller swirled that one about 3 times in the cylinder. Free throw opportunity here for Carter off the front iron, and a board coming here to West Fargo. Packers will see this one as they leave it. Seymour, jumper, got it. So Seymour hits the 3 here off the bench for the 6'2 sophomore. And the Packers are back within 23. Sem takes a ball screen. Jeremiah to Zeller for the answer 3. Got it! Carter Zeller, 8 in the quarter, 16 in the game, and Zeller has been a one-man wrecking crew. Samick here at the top leaves the basketball for a moment to the baseline. McGregor, extra pass, Wetterlin, right wing three-pointer off the lip of the rim. Rebound here to Carter Zeller, his 9th. Zeller one away from a double-double. He's feeling it. He's shooting it, and can't get the shooter's roll. Rebound to Welk. Extra side, Sem. Three-pointer tickles a twine. Jeremiah Sem down with 12 points. His second made 3, and the Spartans lead it by 29. Largest lead of the game. West Fargo is going to use a timeout. We'll break with them. 13-16 left to play here in regulation. The Spartans have opened this one up from the Spartan Dome on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
13-16 left to play here in the second half. Carter Zeller again, 16 points, 9 rebounds for Fargo North, 12 points for Jeremiah Sem. Matt Sem has 16 all in the first half for the West Fargo Packers, led by Tony Lee with 9, 6 for Bonfils Loria. The problem is neither of them has scored here in the second half. 3 by Troftgruben and 3 by Seymour here for West Fargo. And we'll see a foul for Ethan Welk, his first, and that'll be the team's 5th. So if you're Fargo North, you don't want to put West Fargo to the free throw line here too much. A team that has had trouble scoring at least tonight with some consistency. If you give it to the free throw line, here goes Matt Sem. Matt Sem rising, and the flush. And then we're going to get a technical foul on top of it. So Sem is going to have 18 points, and we'll have a technical foul on Fargo North here with Sem on top of it, and that really gets Travis Hogue going. Hogue's not going to like it for the simple fact of he didn't see anything wrong in terms of what Matt Sem was able to do on that dunk. And Travis Hogue is letting our officials know about that particular call. So Tony Leal will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, and West Fargo will get the ball back. So free throw attempt on the first is good. I know these got a couple of teams that are a couple of high flyers in this one. Second free throw attempt for Leal, and we'll see if this can maybe be a turning point in the game if you're a West Fargo fan. Leal now with 11. Spartans got up by 31, 66-35 before the 2 free throws here by Tony Leal, and now with 13:04 left to play here in this half. We'll see what the Packers can do with the possession. Samick hanging, shooting. Zeller gets his double-double, his 10th board. Zeller in transition now the other side of the floor. Leaves it left-hand side to Sem. Sem on the baseline. Ball gets tapped out to Matt. Extra find Welk. Welk, ball fake. Finds Zeller. Left pocket 3. That'll be off the graze of the rim. And a rebound here to Tony Leal. Leal on the front court for West Fargo. Leal spinning his way. Hanging, shooting, and finishing for 2. Tony Leal with 14 points, and the Packers are back within 27. Welk in the front court. Welk bounce pass Zeller. Zeller ripping it through. Zeller hanging. Shot no. Rebounded Tony Leal, his 4th. Leal into the front court now. Leal right of the key. 3. Tickles the twine. Tony Leal with 7 in the half, 16 in the game. As we mentioned, if you're West Fargo, just slowly but surely chipping away here in this one. Ball goes to the right-hand side to Sem. Sem will see this here at the top of the key. Here comes the split. Tony Leo with the basketball. Now to McGregor. Right-hand scoop and score. And that technical foul really did switch things around as West Fargo is once down 31. Now has made it a 22-point game. The Packers not going away. Sem in the front court. Matt sees this one. West Fargo trying to use their defense to offense. Sem's had the hot hand tonight. Shot will be off the front iron and a board on the interior here to Seymour, who's playing some big minutes in this second half. Up and over, no backside help. Leo for two. Tony Leo rack him up. 18 in the game here for the senior, and now it's a 20-point margin for Fargo North. 66-46 here as we near the 11-minute mark. Right-hand side to Welk. Welk with a jab step. Cradle rock. Welk drive kick. Left-hand side to Bohr. Three. No rebound. Zeller. Zeller putback. Yes, sir. Zeller with the end one. Zeller has been a man-child on the court here tonight. Foul will be on West Fargo. This will be Tony Leal, his third, and the team's third, as we'll have substitutions coming in. Zeller, you just look up 18 points. Add to the rebounds here as he's got 12, and a flurry of substitutions for both teams. Pease will check in. Troff-Gruben on the floor with Seymour, alongside with Samick and Beckett-Fowl here for West Fargo. As Zeller trying to convert the and one opportunity and does. 19 on the night for Zeller as he will check out. Joe Rose will check in, and we'll have a timeout here for West Fargo. We'll break as well. 11:03 left to play in the second half. Spartans lead it by 23.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
High school basketball here tonight, 69-46. Fargo North over the West Fargo Packers here on YourLiveEvent.com. West Fargo made it a 20-point game when they were down by 31. It's, you could say, a little bit in the balance here if West Fargo can get a 7-0, 8-0 run on them and really start pressuring Fargo North. But if North can stay up by 20 points, they'll have a lot of breathing room in front of them. Seymour with it at the top of the key. Here comes a half-court trap. Left-hand side, Samick around the horn. Now they find Seymour at the high post. Back left wing. Here goes Beckett-Fowl, and there's a foul on the floor, and we'll have the bonus now for West Fargo. Beckett-Fowl will go to the free throw line for the front end of a 1-and-1. Foul's going to be assessed on Welk, his second. Again, is a team 7, so free throws upcoming here for the Packers. West Fargo, 27 points in the first half. Fargo North with 47. It's a 20-point lead for the Spartans. They still lead it by a little bit more than that. Foul missed the free throw. Rebound comes down to Welk, his second of the half. Finds it to Rose. Rose in transition. Rose going right down Main Street. Rose to the 10. Lost it on his way up. Troff-Gruben up the other side of the floor. Here goes Samick. Samick hanging block shot for Sem, but it's going to be an offensive foul here on West Fargo. Sem timed that one right on the money like an outside hitter looking to attack a volleyball player. Samick will pick up the foul on the offensive charge. You've seen some high acrobatics here tonight from both teams. Bonfis, McGregor. We've seen it here for Sem here tonight as well. Matt back up top to Ethan. Welk looking for a teammate. Finds Sem for the oop to Jeremiah. Can't get it to go, and a rebound appease his second. West Fargo front court here for Troff-Gruben. Troff-Gruben reverse pivots now to the top of the key. Extra pass. This will go in the hands of Beckett-Fowl. Back up top. Samick will handle it here to left-hand side of Seymour. Seymour left wing shot clock making its way to 10 seconds. Jab step for Samick. Samick trying to get a shot off now to Seymour to the baseline. Troff-Gruben. Troff-Gruben around the horn for two. Patient offense results in 2 points here, and the Packers got it to 21. Can West Fargo get it to 10 with 5 minutes left to play? That'll be the question. Matthew Sem with the three says, I hope not. Sem with the triple. Now with 21 points in the game, that's his third made three. Left-hand side, Beckett-Fowl. Beckett at the free throw line, back to Seymour. Seymour sings it past to Samick for the answer three. Aiden with the triple. He's got 5. Packers back within 21. And can West Fargo get around that 5-minute mark, get it close to 10? That's what they need. Fargo North will gladly trade bucket for bucket at this point. Jumper off the front iron by Jerry. Landon Troffgruben will bring in the front court, finds a trailing Seymour. Seymour on the baseline will be out of bounds, and it will be off of Welk and Fargo North. Substitutions, Tony Leal and McGregor back into the game for the Packers, as coming in will be Peter Haugo here for the Spartans. Fargo North will have 5 timeouts remaining. Packers with 2. Inbounding it goes to Leo. Left pocket 3. Leo rising. Can't get the shooter's roll. Ball tapped out. This is still loose inside. Matt Sem will handle the basketball. Spartans in the front court here to Opheim. Opheim behind the back. Leaves it. Sem open. Top of the key. 3. Splashing it home. Sem with 8 in the quarter. 24 in the game. The Spartans up by 24. Fargo North, after being held to a season-low 41 on Tuesday night, has erupted for 75 here this evening. Bounce pass interior. Tony Leal off the window for 2. Leal has 20 in his own right for West Fargo. But right now, Fargo North in control here as we're nearing the 8-minute mark. Matt leaves it. Here goes Tony Leal. Can Leal go coast to coast? Leal steps through and finishes for 2. Defense to offense for the Packers. As Fargo North, we'll see this one. Matt Sem takes the ball screen. Leo coming out on the hedge. Matt, nice little pass to Rose, but this goes through his hands and a turnover for Fargo North. And how North likes to play up and down, you're going to get possessions if you're West Fargo for the remainder 8 minutes. But you can ill afford now with, again, 20 points to really come up with a 4-minute, 3-minute scoring drought here if you're the Packers. Troffgruben, right-hand side, will handle the rock. Troffgruben on the baseline. Here comes a double. Landon rips it through and will have a foul here on Fargo North as Landon will go to line to shoot the 1-and-1. Opheim will pick up the foul, his first, team's 8th. Fargo North got past that 72-point plateau. They're 0-3 when scoring 72 points or less. So they're perfect 6-0 when they've surpassed it, and they have 75 here tonight. Troffgruben with the front end of a 1-and-1. Free throw attempt is good. Most points that West Fargo has given up this season, 99 in their second game of the year against Bismarck High on December the 2nd. That was at West Fargo. Second free throw attempt on the way for Troffgruben is good. Oh, West Fargo now down by 18, largest deficit at 31, and will have a foul in the backcourt for Samick. And Paul Chesky will take the aggressive defense here. You got to chase the game a little bit now. Samick will pick up his 3rd, team's 5th, and full court pressure defense will continue for West Fargo. Next jump ball will favor the Spartans. Sem in the backcourt. Jeremiah takes the ball screen here. Goes behind the back, still dribbles, ankle cross kick, left-hand side, Schilling, left baseline triple, no. Rebound tapped out in the hands of a Fargo North Spartan. Teardrop on the other side. They can't get it to go. It's still loose and out of play. Peter Haugo saved it for a moment. And it goes in the hands of Hannestead, who had a teardropper. And as Fargo gets the defensive stop that they needed. Packers will hit the road and make their way up I-29 and Highway 2 to Devil's Lake upcoming on Tuesday before hosting Davies on Friday here on your live event. Tony Leo trying to get through a double, and we'll have a jump ball or traveling. And we're going to have a traveling violation, they will call it, here on West Fargo. For head coach Anna Polcheski, trying to see if there was a hand on top of the basketball that should make it a jump instead of a travel violation. It won't matter regardless in terms of North would get the ball either way. Jeremiah in the front court here. Jeremiah crossing over on Troffgruben. Handoff now to Hannestead. Hannestead on the baseline, and will have a blocking foul on West Fargo. Troffgruben will collect the foul, his second, team 6, and a fresh 30 on the shot clock here for Fargo North offensively. ADC boys basketball here tonight on yourliveevent.com. As Fargo North looking to inbound the basketball as they handle it, Schilling. Schilling between the circles, looking back door, finds Sem. Jeremiah rising from 21. Swirling out, rebound tapped in the hands of the Spartans with Hannestead. Bounce pass, nice inside to Rose, and a foul on Keaton McGregor. His second, team 7th, and Rose goes to the free throw line. Rose to the stripe to shoot 2 here for Fargo North. Coming up on our post-game show, we'll recap what happened with some other scores across the way in EDC boys and girls basketball here today. Also, let you know what's going on as Grand Forks Red River picks up a win 69-67 at the buzzer. Pierce Parks buries one for Red River. So the Rough Riders pick up the win over the Deacons as Joe Rose able to convert 1 of 2 from the free throw line, now has 3 points. So with the win for Red River, they improved to 1-5, while Shanley drops to 1-6. Again, Red River picks up the win over Fargo Shanley. Keaton McGregor in the front court here for West Fargo. Left-hand side to Glant, who rips it through. Ball out of play, and it will be West Fargo basketball. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you from the Sporting Dome as with the rock. You'll see it here to the right-hand side for West Fargo. Packers making their way on the spin. Nice little slip to Tony Leal, and there's a block shot by Zeller. It's still loose. Leal able to corral it on the baseline. Crossing over, still with it, gets fouled, and nearly got the and one. Schilling will pick up his 4th, team's 9th, and Tony Leal goes to the free throw line where he has 22 points on the evening. Free throw attempt here for Leal is up and good now with 23. Tony Leal has been nearly perfect from the free throw line, 6 of 7 from the stripe here tonight. Packers trying to cut that deficit to 17. Leal unable to get the shooter's roll. Rebound here for David Schilling. Then he will be out of bounds, but it'll be off of Glant and West Fargo. Bonfils Loria set to come back into the game here for West Fargo. And Cheyenne beats Davies tonight in boys hoops, 86-70. So the win here for the Mustangs. As in the front court, Jeremiah Sem lost it. And Tony Leal will collect a foul. That'll be his 4th. And we'll see a bonus going the other way. Again, Cheyenne with the victory. So the Mustangs improved to 4-1 in conference play. Davies drops to 4-2. North trying to get to 5-1 here with a win in conference play. Free throw attempts off the front iron, no good by Fargo North and Schilling, and the rebound here to Bonfils Loria. Also a good game tomorrow in EDC boys hoops South at Grand Forks Central. That'll be at 3. Sam Glant left of the key, 3-pointer, no. Rebound here for Jeremiah Sem, his 6th. Other side of the floor, Fargo North skips it. Left-hand side, rising. DeBoer, extra pass. It'll go to Schilling. 3-pointer, no. Long rebound here. Schilling behind the back with the pass. Oh, what a honey of a find for Hannestead for 2. What a pass. That was by DeBoer, excuse me. What a pass by DeBoer. As Leal rising for a 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound, McGregor. Put back, and we'll have a foul on the aforementioned DeBoer. Eric DeBoer, though, what a find behind the back. A little off balance. As free throws upcoming here for Keaton McGregor. McGregor with 6 points, 4 of 6 from the free throw line with 3 rebounds here tonight for West Fargo in a game that just kind of plateaued at around this 18 to 20 point lead for Fargo North for a majority of the second half as Seymour will check back into the game here for West Fargo. Free throw attempt number 2 here for McGregor. McGregor's 2nd is good. High school basketball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Spartans with Zeller. Zeller looking for it backdoor to Sem on a little Princeton offense. Nothing there. Right-hand side out of Hannestead. Here's a turnover. Bonfils Loria with it. 2-on-2. Loria goes right to the 10. Can't get it to go. McGregor tried to rim-rocking putback jam. Can't get it. Rebound is loose. Schilling with the basketball. Now it goes to DeBoer. DeBoer had his pocket stolen here by Troffgruben, who went out of bounds. Helter-skelter. About 20 seconds there of game action. Fargo North to inbound it as they will see DeBoer back up top to Schilling. Extra pass right wing. Hannestead rising and got it to go. Carson Hannestead with the triple. He's got 8. West Fargo sees this one left-hand side to Keaton McGregor. McGregor rising from the left wing. 3-pointer off the back iron twice. Board coming down to Zeller, his 13th. Carter Zeller in transition. Finding it. DeBoer right-hand side, Zeller. Zeller will see this one back up top. Schilling to DeBoer. DeBoer spinning on the baseline. Nice little find to Zeller before the shot. Bonfils Loria will pick up the foul, and he will foul out. 6 points, 4 rebounds here for Bonfils on the evening, as it'll be team foul number 9, and going to the free throw line will be Carter Zeller for the 1-and-1 opportunity. Zeller 19 points, 13 rebounds for the big man. Goes to the free throw line to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. Free throw attempt is good. Across the way in the Fargo North student section, we have Holy Cross shirts. About 5 or 6 of them there across the way, looking like Church League basketball. Second free throw attempt is off the mark, no good. Sam Glant collects the rebound. Glant in the front court here, making his way to the paint. Drive kick, Troffgruben, right pocket, 3. Off the iron, rebound goes down to Jeremiah Sem. Sem in the front court, left-hand side with it. Here goes Hannestead, rising, shooting and scoring. Hannestead in double digits with 11. And the Spartans have opened the game back up to a 26-point margin. Left-hand side, this one will go here to Seymour, not a Glant, right of the key. He'll shoot the triple. Can't get it to go. Ball gets tapped down the hands of Hannestead. Hannestead working with it the other side of the floor. DeBoer then walked with the basketball. Spartans, they haven't had any trouble scoring this season. Here for head coach Travis Hogue as they've continued to find different ways to get on the board. But right now, with this result, North would get to 7-3, 5-1 in conference play with under 4 minutes to play here as West Fargo weaves its way to the 10. Nice looking move for Glant. He's got it for 2. Sam now with 7 points. Nice little move there by Glant to use the window and finish for 2 as North starting to take maybe a little time off the clock. And as we say that quickly, extra pass, right-hand side 3 by DeBoer. Got another one. DeBoer with the triple. He's got 11 and a timeout for head coach Travis Hogue. And the Fargo North Spartans will break as well here. 3:21 left to play in regulation. Timeout North on your liveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Coming up, we'll get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. We'll hear from a victorious player here as Travis Hogue kind of clears the bench, if you will, with some of his starters and gets some other guys some game minutes now as McGregor with West Fargo in the front court finds Tony Leal. Leal spinning his way. Nice little left-handed hook shot for 2. Tony Leal with 25 points in the contest will also come into the game as Sam Olson, a 6'4" junior. Seymour comes back in. Alongside with him, you have Riker Burgee, the junior center. And also on the floor is Jacob Scholin, here, the 5'10" junior. Right-hand side, spinning. Leaving it to the baseline is the aforementioned Scholin, trying to get in the scoring column, unable to do so. Matt Sem with the basketball up the front court. Opheim wants to launch one. This one will be short. Rebound tapped down the hands of Welk. Bounce pass. Here goes Rose off the window for 2. Joe Rose has 5 points. Season high for Fargo North as we have a substitution timeout. Season high for Fargo North is 92 against Horace. They could potentially surpass that here with 2:29 left to play. The most points again that West Fargo has given up this season, 99 against Bismarck High. Left-hand side for the Packers as they'll rip it through left wing. This one will go in the hands. Back up top of Colt Weary. Right wing, now in the hands of Burgee to the baseline. To Sholin. West Fargo asking for it on the interior. With it there, Sam Olsen, baseline jumper coming. Sholin will hit the 3. So Sholin will hit the triple as he gets his first 3 of the night. Other side of the floor, Busenga to the 10 for 2. Victor with his first 2 points as North will make a wholesale line change now for the Spartans. Bodie Hogue, the 6'2 senior, will check in. Also with him into the game now for Fargo North. They will keep going a little bit deeper down the bench. Trey Kanoki, a 6'4 junior. Stellan Nelson, a 6'3 junior guard, into the contest. Also into the game, Elijah Kueku, a 5'10 junior. Left-hand side for West Fargo to Burgee. Back up top now for the Packers, looking for a teammate. Sholin just hit a 3 moments ago. Sholin nearly lost it, regains the possession. Right-hand side, gets the ball back to Burgee, to Sholin. 2-man game. Sholin 3-pointer. This one will be short, and a rebound here to West Fargo. Doesn't draw iron. Be a shot clock violation. Packers will drop to 4-5 on this season, 3-3 in conference play, with games next week against Davies and Devils Lake. They'll play the Firebirds on Tuesday, host the Eagles on Friday night on yourliveevent.com. For Fargo North, they'll improve to 7-3 on this season, 5-1 in conference play, as this will go to left-hand side of the baseline, ripping it through, and we'll have a foul as Kanoki goes to the line to shoot 2. Foul will come across on West Fargo. For Fargo North, they will play at South on Friday, then host West Fargo Cheyenne the week after on January the 23rd as Kanoki misses the free throw attempts. Coming up, we'll get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. We'll hear from a victorious player. That and more is still to come in a contest that's just over an hour and 15 minutes old. Kanoki banks the free throw in. Packers in the front court as they see it right-hand side with the basketball. West Fargo right wing leaves it left-hand side. Packers continue to weave this through with Weary. Now to Sholin with a jab step posting up on the interior. That was Sam Olsen. Ball deflected out of bounds, and it will be Packer basketball. 10-2, 4-6, and the North kind of just took over. After that, West Fargo led 6-4 early on the first half, but for the majority of this game, Fargo North has played with a lead. With it, Sholin, jumper from the left elbow. Can't get it to go. Rebound, though, on the inside by Olsen. Good for 2. Olsen gets his 2 points of the evening. Fargo North working with it the other side. Little curl hop in the paint. Got it to go. Nice little curl hop by Kuegu. So he gets his first 2 points of the night. West Fargo in the front court. 15 seconds remaining here in regulation. Taking a couple dribbles down the paint. Right-handed scoop off the mark. No good here by the Packers. And for the Fargo North Spartans, a season-high 95 points here as they pick up the victory over the West Fargo Packers. And it's their third straight in the series, 95-68. Coming up, we'll get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Again, your final tonight here from the Spartan Dome. The Spartans 95, the Packers 68. Our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show is coming up next here on yourliveevent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Where other banks see risk, Bell sees opportunity. As an SBA preferred lender, we make loan decisions locally because we know your potential. When Bob and Dan from Alderon Industries came to us for a loan, we saw them.
One of the first things I realized with Bob and Dan, they were really hardworking people and they were passionate about their business.
When I meet with Bell, I feel seen. They saw our vision and then they made it happen.
Your small business is not just your job, it's your whole world. We'll help you get it right.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
As we come back on our post-game show, brought to you in part by Tommy's Express Car Wash. Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up with the Tommy Club through the app today. With 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead, they have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out at Tommy's Express Car Wash. 95-68 the final. Fargo North with the victory here, led by the 24 points here of Matthew Sem, the 20 then from Carter Zeller, 12 on the way for Jeremiah Sem, and 11 for Eric DeBoer as well. From there, West Fargo in double digits of Tony Leo with 4 rebounds. He was a lone Packer in double digits, 7 for Landon Troff-Gruben, 7 for Sam Glant, 6 points for Bonfils Loria. Zeller also with a double-double of 20 points and 13 rebounds. Let's get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game. That goes to Carter Zeller here tonight. 20 points, 13 boards, scored 12 of his 20 in the second half. Goes 2 of 4 from the free throw line as well. Carter Zeller, the 6'5 senior center, is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. And again, is Enbridge.com for career opportunities as Spartans finish with 4 players in double digits. As we go from there to our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play the contest, well, it's the stretch runs for Fargo North to close out the first half. They were eventually up 23-12. They ballooned it to 20. They saw West Fargo get it back to 15 points. Fargo North immediately answers when you can answer a run with a better run and put a team away. That is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play the game here for the Fargo North Spartans. Arctic Enterprises with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planting updates, information, questions, and more. Visit planterdog.com. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll hear from the head coach of the Fargo North Spartans and Carter Zeller as well. That's all coming up here on your liveevent.com.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
Join us on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show as one of our Enbridge Energy players of the game. Again, Carter Zeller with a double-double. We had you down for 20 points, 13 rebounds here, Carter. You got a couple threes in this one in the second half as well. You nearly had a double-double in the first half of play. What's it like, first and foremost, on the inside going up against someone like Tony Leal? You've had a lot of battles throughout your careers, both being seniors. Just what is a performance like that? And when you see a big man on the other side, what's kind of going through your mind knowing that you're going to have to kind of bring it on the window here tonight as well?
I just got to go into the game thinking I can do what I do and do my thing. And a guy like Tony, we've been going against each other since elementary, just, making each other better. Iron sharpens iron is what I look at it, and it just makes each other better, and I'm happy I have to play someone against them, make each other better.
A balanced scoring attack. Again, 4 players in double digits. You're able to hit a flurry of threes at particular times in this game. Just taking a look at the second half, you got 2, 4, 5, 7 3-pointers just in the second half. What's it like with anybody on the floor that can hit from distance for a big man, including yourself, when you can run in transition here for this squad? How fun is it playing in this offense?
It's great, especially when we're hitting. It gives us a lot of energy to keep going, and then especially when they make it, it kind of like gives us a break, I'd say. But then we got to play defense, obviously. But it's fun because like that's a team we know we can like hit threes when you need to, and it's really helpful.
Nice to get back in the winning column. We played some really good teams going down to St. Cloud, a rock fight you could call it, earlier this week. So how fun was it to get back in the win column after a tough offensive game on Tuesday night against Davies here, Carter?
Yeah, after Davies, we went into practice thinking like what can we do better, and it was obviously run the floor, and I think we did that really well tonight. We just got to keep going, keep that momentum going, and I think we're going to have great things coming this season so far.
Talk a little bit about the plays that we saw Eric DeBoer make, Matt Sem. What do those hustle guys do for the team?
I love when Eric can make those plays. Like, even in practice, he does some crazy stuff, and it's awesome. Matt, that hustle play, he's been with us, 2-3 years. And it's just a great addition to the team, and they both can just make awesome plays for us.
Final thing for you, Carter. How fun is it to play in a packed house like this? You're going to see one again with the rivalry night, North and South, a week from tonight. How fun is it from a player perspective, knowing when you're going to these games that it's nearly a sellout or kind of standing room only for your perspective?
It's awesome. It's maybe a little nervous at first, but once you get playing, it's a lot of fun, especially when it's cheering and if you're up, and it brings a lot of energy to the whole team, and it's just great.
Carter, congratulations on the win and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Carter Zeller again with us here. We'll continue and hear from the head coach, Travis Hogue, after this.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Join us now on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. He is Travis Hogue here as they pick up the victory. A season high in scoring, again, 95 points as West Fargo scores 68. First and foremost, Travis, a nice win. Let's talk about the big man. A double-double again for Carter Zeller. He had 8 points, 6 rebounds in the first half. He shows the distance. He can hit from 20 feet as well. He's a tough matchup, and I asked him about the matchup going up against Tony Leon. He goes, it's kind of like iron sharpening iron because they've seen each other so much. What's it like from your perspective when you see Carter going up against a big man on the opposite side, someone like Tony, from your point of view as a coach?
Yeah, Tony and Carter have been banging against each other since they've been fifth graders, and so it's been really fun to watch that progress as the boys have gotten older. And I thought last season Tony kind of brought it to Carter last year, and so I kind of challenged him at the beginning, not at the beginning, but pregame. I said, Carter, I said, I'm going to tell you the truth. I thought he outplayed you last year. Let's go out there. We're in our home gym, and I want you to put a show on tonight. You need to show everybody that you're a better basketball player than Tony Leal. But I tell you what, Tony had a really nice game for West Fargo as well. So, yeah, iron sharpens iron's a great way to put it. Both very good basketball players and special players in their own right. So.
Yeah, Tony had a game-high 25 points to your perspective there, Travis. So let's talk about a guy that made a behind-the-back play. Eric DeBoer was kind of a scramble. He's a little bit off balance. Top of the key, nice behind the back. You finish with 2 points. It seems like Eric is an energizer or a guy that does some of the dirty work at times. What did you like about Eric's play here tonight?
Yeah, I've used one word to describe Eric DeBoer's play ever since he's joined our program, and that's he plays like. And it's not. I don't want to make this sound like it's a negative because it's not. But he's got an old man's game. You know what I mean? He plays basketball like the dudes at the YMCA that have been playing for 40 years or 30 years or 20 years that have a lot of experience. and he just knows how to play the game the right way, right? And his vision on the floor is unbelievable. That behind the back pass was just something special. It reminded me of that pass he had in the state tournament game last year, where he's kind of over the shoulder, no look over the shoulder pass. He just does that stuff for us, and he's a playmaker when he needs to be. And, his scoring's dropped off a little bit since Jer's joined us again. We knew Jeremiah's going to take some shots from a guy because he's a guy that needs to get some shots up for us. And, Eric has just done a great job of kind of accepting that. And he knows he's going to get a few more shots. A few less shots each game now that Jerry's joined the team again. And, he's fine with that. He's a guy that wants to win and play the game the right way.
Yeah, Jerry again, 12 points, 7 boards. Matt was lining up, right, 16 points for crying out loud in the first half, 24 in the game. When Matt gets going, it's kind of a similar question, but when he can hit from beyond range and make it look so effortlessly at times, how does that just add to the offense with Zeller, with a DeBoer, with a Peter Haugo, who's kind of like a man-child on the floor a little bit? How does that just kind of add to what you can already do offensively?
Yeah, when the guys are sparking from the three-point line, it just opens up so much things for us. Hard closeouts that we can maybe then try to attack the rim on the bounce. It opens up Carter on the inside a little bit more when we're stroking from the three-point line. We didn't shoot the ball very well against Davies on Tuesday night, so it was really nice to kind of see tonight that the guys are, not afraid to keep shooting it. And that's what I always tell all of our shooters. I'm like, shooters got to have short memories. You gotta have a short memory and think about the next time the ball's in your hand, how you're going to help the team. And the guys just shot the ball well tonight. I'm very proud of them.
With some of the results, you guys now are atop the EDC barn. What happens tomorrow with South at Grand Forks Central, which that should be a dandy of a game as well in conference play. Fun thing for you, Travis. I asked Carter this same question. What's it like playing in front of environments like this? When you got West Fargo, you got a rivalry game coming up with South. That's always fun. You got West Fargo, Cheyenne, who's awfully good in their own right. A bunch of people, basketball enthusiasts are going to be wanting to come out. What's it like playing in environments like this that now you've kind of grown accustomed to here over the last handful of seasons?
Sure, yeah. I tell you what, I wish I could have played in a gymnasium like this in high school with the amount of fans that are coming in. I see, as long as anywhere we go in the Metro and it's a big game, there's just such nice crowds. It's just it's just great in the FM area. We have a lot of basketball enthusiasts. I see guys up here on the top that had sons come through this program 10 years ago, and they're still coming to watch and support our guys. And so it's something special. I always talk about the North Side and how it's a special community up here, and I'm not going to ever let down on that. But there's a lot of basketball enthusiasts in this metro area, and they just love to watch high-level basketball. And so that's what you got in the EDC this year. I've talked about it all season long that any given night, any of these teams can beat anybody. And it's a very competitive league this season.
Hey, Travis, thanks so much for your time and best of luck moving forward.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on, Chase.
And again, Travis Hogue, head coach for Fargo North. We'll put a bow on our post-game show after this.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Again, your final 95-68 on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. The West Fargo Packers dropped to 4-5 on the season, 3-3 in conference play. Tony Leal led the floor with 25 points. Fargo North, well-balanced. 4 players in double digits, 24 for Matt Sem, 20 points, 13 rebounds for Zeller. Spartans also were able to get 12 points for Jeremiah, and again 11 points for Eric DeBoer. So up next here on YourLiveEvent.com, a couple of girls basketball games upcoming tomorrow. You have Ellendale at Lisbon roughly at 12:30, Wahpeton at Thompson. That'll be at 3 o'clock. And then go to YourLiveEvent.com for more games throughout the rest of the month of January as we get into postseason as well in February. And also simply subscribe on our YouTube channel and check out all these games on demand, whether it was the girls game tonight, which saw the Fargo North Spartans pick up a 62-49 win over West Fargo, or this game here on the boys' side with a 95-68 victory again for Fargo North. That does it for our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. On behalf of Joy Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And the Spartans pick up the sweep tonight here over the West Fargo Packers in EDC basketball.